Well, hello everybody. I didn't want to do another live tonight. I'm taking my girls home, but they're going to listen to it anyway and put up with me for the trip back to their moms. But we're going to talk about crazy, radical, lunatic Tamara, who messaged out. She's that freedom fighter in those nurses group who have all these exorbitant claims about vaccines and COVID-19. As nurses, they've seen it, they know. But folks, July 2022, I have, at least for the province of Alberta, my home province where I'm from, those radicals I met in Ontario are trying to accuse me of fudging numbers in Alberta because I'm from Ontario and I'm lying about Alberta, which is a pretty good laugh. People that make up numbers and stats usually can't even research who they're talking to. And unfortunately, the worst thing I hate more than anything in the world is people who fudge things about children. I've been involved in the residential school children's genocide for quite a long time, so I've read quite a bit of real truth and real reports, real findings. Everything we deal with is truth, real, 100% verifiable, accurate, deadly accurate, folks. So I've always had a real hard time with these freedom fighters, always in a day, because they get into numbers and they start making it up. Freedom Tamara and their nurses have fudged and lied about all the stillbirths. They spread a ton of fear. I'm going to give you all the stats, at least absolutely from the province of Alberta throughout vaccinations. I bought and paid for that stuff. Cost me considerably just to share a report with Freedom Tamara, who messaged me telling me all about all this stuff, that the vaccines killed all these babies and all these stillbirths, ruined pregnancies. And folks, are you ready? Real, accurate, as their reported numbers, not smudged. No, they're not hiding babies in kilns. Every single Alberta mother with a healthcare card who went to the hospital, absolutely all of them reported. I have entirety of 2021 and entirety of 2022 up to June 30th. I have it entirely. Share it with her, I show her. And of course, you're lying, you're bullshit, blah, blah, blah. By the healthcare card numbers of real Albertans, just like myself. You go to a hospital, yes, babies did die in 2021 and 2022 through all of the vaccine rollout. But guess what, folks? They're lower than the year prior. Lower, vaccinated or unvaccinated. Goes like that sometimes. You can look at all the years, see the cycles. You can see the change of population, measure that against the numbers of stillbirths. Who's vaccinated, who wasn't, for mothers. Got all of it. Do you know what the sickest son of a bitchin' thing about this entirely? And I hate child crimes. I hate it. And I'm going to be honest here. For all these freedom crazy folks, the numbers are deadly against you. All those during COVID, right across Canada, absolutely all of the first year of the pandemic, there were way more higher numbers of stillbirths in those who chose not to go to the hospital because, one, they didn't want the masks, they didn't want any of the COVID restrictions. And the numbers are extremely high, folks. Many little babies all across Canada died outside of the hospitals. Didn't want to go through the COVID screening, all of it. They chose to have babies at home. Those numbers are astronomically higher. Astronomically higher. I don't want to hear from anybody telling me, oh, that's not true, it's not right. Again, everybody, by the numbers, healthcare cards, and death certificates. Absolutely. I have them all. I even have, at least for the first year, all of Canada through Stats Canada, and you can go back each province. It's not in real time. I don't have real time because I paid for that for the province of Alberta, because I'm from the province of Alberta, and anyone who would do any looking into me would know I have spent almost nearly my entire life in the province of Alberta. So these radicals and crazies, nothing worse than making up stories about children, nothing worse than lying and smudging facts, or trying to say, oh no, I was in a hospital. We all saw in one Ontario hospital hundreds of stillbirths. That's weird, because I have all the stillbirth numbers, and they're nowhere near any hospital, has nowhere near anywhere in Canada the numbers you're talking about. Nowhere near. So parents get absolutely their registration with their healthcare cards. They get death certificates on that. I know my parents went through that with a sister I should have had, I guess. And you know what, folks? We got all the records of that. Melody Ann. That's the sister I never knew, but my parents sure went through it, have all the records still to this day. So I don't know. Are you going to tell me they're faking hospital records for a group of nurses who are going to fudge and smudge numbers? When you do that, you take away all credibility. Absolutely. And I can tell you all, absolutely, in the province of Alberta, all those who chose to go and do the outside the hospital thing had astronomical numbers of stillbirths. Astronomical. Those who didn't participate. I'm not saying vaccine right or wrong. I'm not saying COVID right or wrong. But by the numbers, that was the highest out of hospital, out of the system, stillbirths. It was a year of COVID, and it's going to be right across Canada, likely the second year too. I got the first year. I have Alberta in all of its numbers up to June 30th this year, 2022. Can't make it up, wouldn't make it up. That's with real hospital records, real death certificates, real mothers with their Alberta healthcare card numbers. I don't know. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? That somehow these nurses have hundreds of babies dead in one or two hospitals when that isn't even the total amount of the entire province, some provinces. And you want to give me, you want me to give you credence or credibility and go, yeah, you're right. No, I'm sorry. Show me parents with real names who are claiming this, and I'll show you death certificates. If you can't show me any parents and you're going to tell me take your word for it, you're a lunatic, a radical, a disgusting human being, and you deserve what you get. You deserve what you get when you spread full-blown lies that are not even represented in any statistics, real statistics, none whatsoever. Never call me out on Alberta. I paid a large sum of money to get those very, very real stats. Still a few bucks left in the kitty for that. It's coming to an end. It'll be over by this December, but I get it. Live, first person, I access those account. Any civil society can do that. I happen to have one. Anyone who just touts that, you don't know me. You don't know me. And you obviously live in a fantasy world, and you're a disgusting, disgusting human being. That's all I can say. And, you know, with PPC and the rest of it, I don't like NDP and their lunatic left lies. And I certainly astronomically denounce PPC and a lot of all that freedom crap. Because there's nothing free about that or freedom about that when you're making up stories. And I mean serious, serious stories. Again, I'm going to say it. Stats clearly, for at least the province of Alberta, show that those who went outside the hospital system, those who didn't participate during COVID in hospital, we're going to do it outside of that. Your numbers of stillbirths and lost children during pregnancy or birth, astronomical, which is unvaccinated. Sorry, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's quite a large number comparatively in any history of Canada when we go back through all the reportable numbers. This goes even before the 70s. Got all the numbers, guys. What do you want me to say? Make it up and tell another story? They're not going to be hiding babies because parents would start lashing out. You'd be seeing those parents go, I never got a birth certificate or a death certificate. I never got this. I never got that. You get all that. You get all that. I know you do. Happened in our family many, many years ago. Even many, many years ago. Hospital's not even around anymore. I was born in Peace River, Alberta. Not even around anymore. Crazy, crazy. I can't believe lunatics, especially on children, have no respect, none whatsoever, for that kind of radical crazy. I don't. No time for it, no interest in it. Nobody's hiding babies in hospitals for some cracked out nurses who think they're going to make up stories to fit their narrative. No wonder you got fired. I would have fired your ass too. That's my video, folks. Sorry for the negative video, but man, unbelievable. When it comes to children, don't try me. Don't try me. I got it all real by the numbers. Bye now, folks.